Welcome to the H series of webinars. This series is aimed at new and aspiring sheep producers to give them a step up into the Queensland sheep industry. This Husbandry webinar is part 5 of the series and explores the basics of landmarking and pain relief options available to the sheep industry. This part of the webinar was delivered by landmarking contractor Tom Perkins on the 23rd of July 2020. This is clip 4 of 6 and covers recovery post-landmarking and approximate costs.
Recovery post-procedure, where possible, if you allow lambs to go back into the same paddock to mother up. Lambs can be funny little buggers sometimes, but if they're going back into the same paddock, they know where the water is, they know where their mum feeds out. Well, they're more inclined to mother up, and that just that helps greatly in their recovery. And ensure good water access. I know a lot of people are on tanks and troughs now, but if you are able to get it, a good clean dam that's not boggy, I think that will definitely be beneficial, where they can, good wide access to water, where they know where it is, and if they camp there, they've got plenty of water to drink. So that'd be my two main things there. And then just going forward, if you have a paddock saved for your ewes and lambs to go into, we'll just let them mother up in their same paddock they came out of, and then in a couple of weeks' time, once they're healed up and mothered up and going ahead again, then you can shift them into that next paddock. I think if you just drop them straight into that new paddock, you can run into a few issues. So that's the main couple of points there with the recovery post your landmarking procedure. A quick one on costs. The contractor costs will vary. I'd sort of put an indicative figure in there at $1.50 to $2.50. The number of lambs per day the contractor's doing, number of treatments they're doing, and size of the lambs, I guess they'll be your three main determinants of price. And I guess with your producer hat on, you're best just to negotiate and talk with your contractor and make sure everything's nice and clear at the start. He'll have an idea, or she'll have an idea of how many they can do in a day, and that will, definitely affect the price. And then same as those other two things: treatments, number of treatments, and the size of the lambs. So and then the health treatments, depending on what you're doing and how big the animals are in terms of the volume you're applying. I sort of put $2.50 to $3.50 there, and that covers those 4 health treatments that I talked about in the previous slide. So yeah, total you're probably looking at $4 to $6 per animal at that landmarking time, sort of doing everything by the book. So I mean, really, I know it's another cost, but in terms of the value of that animal, it's quite minimal, and especially when it's done right.
Thank you for watching this short clip. For more information, please visit www.leadingsheep.com.au.